Miami Raiders. You dropped that last
night. You just lose it. I love it. That's how much that guy, like, when you think of him.
Oh, dude, that guy's the worst ever.
In the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Giants grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 4-2. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami, 7-2. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers, 6-0. Sammy Mead collected his first ever W at the big league level, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-2. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they took a
Chris Archer on the hill for the 3-0 Giants.
First career 20 assist game.
Wow. That's incredible.
Got 20, 21, 20, and 7 right now. Where's the foul? Alright, made it anyway. Let's go. Dude, if we played on All-Star on this on 12 minutes, we'd be getting 90 points a game. What's the online mode for 2K? It's the default mode. It's All-Star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why Rec Center might even like throw me off some. Don't feel it. You'd think it'd be easier, but it's just, I don't know.
Josh Harrison's going to get the start and lead off.
Get out of town game.
No, yeah, and then we play the Dodgers. Right.
Third time I got the takeover this game. I think that's the most I've ever got. One game.
AJ Pollock's going to get the start and lead off. Zach Kozar's gonna play second. Get your brooms out, Giants fans. AJ Pollock getting his first start of the year. Zach Kozar getting his first start of the year. Alright, Zach Kozar last year, he hit about 34 homers in about 100 games.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. The Giants will try to complete the series sweep on the road rivals right after this.
Stanton sucked. He was my first pick.
I would draft Gene Carlos Stanton.
Will be the man on the mound.
I did.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, that's who I drafted first overall.
Yeah, say that would be the guy I would want.
Under 4 last season.
Him or Judge or somebody that's gonna.
I like his stance though. He's like fucking crowds the plate so close that you can't even judge
Yeah,
where
when
it's
you're that
at.
big,
Padres,
I
as
would
they
crowd
take
the
the
plate.
field this afternoon,
I
they
want to
come
run
in
over.
a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive
So
first
line
win.
driver at the
And
third
here's how
baseman.
If I
the
step in
San
the batter's
Francisco
box,
Giants
my
line
bat
up
would
in
only
this
be
one.
able to reach
Mark, how do they go
like
about
an inch off the
breaking out
plate.
the brooms on the road?
On the
Well,
outside.
Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one.
What do I know?
Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Who the fuck is pitching right now? Ronaldo Lopez, 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Now here it comes.
Do you have your microwave badge yet? I'm far away from that.
But this will hang up just a bit.
15,000 out of 60,000 for your takeover meter. That's how it goes.
Here's Didi
I figured you've had it way more than
Ronaldo Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a hard liner, but foul. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But that's a foul.
Twins beat us today, 6-2.
Wow.
Rubber match tonight.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left.
Now they just interview your boy at the lock.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
You know
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Holding that bat for Didi right now.
The
Like
reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Ooh, they're telling me to go to the old endorsements.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a ball
Little
line
Foot
to the
Locker
left
meet and
side.
greet for 2,180
This is a foul
DC.
ball. Ready with another 2-2.
Love those. Easiest way to get
Line
DC.
drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letter.
Shout out to them Foot Locker boys.
Chris Archer on the hill,
For the fourth and
trying
final
to come
game
back
of the
after a
series.
bad year last
What's
year.
your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last
Oh.
year when he had an ERA over.
Yeah, he is. He's got
His
yellow
team is
cleats,
expecting
and
better
now it's
things
like
from him
gold
this
cleats.
year. And we'll see if he
Nice
can
get.
continue to get a little bit
Oh,
better,
he's like that.
limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Outside
Archer's
is
got
low
swinging
that time.
this
Now it's 2
stuff,
balls
too.
and 2 strikes. Popped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be
Infield
scored as an
hit,
infield
bloop
single.
over the pitcher's head
I
that
know that
falls
has to
in
be
and
frustrating
starting to
from a
say.
pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution.
Chris
Nice
Bruno's
hustle.
calling balls and
Bottom line,
strikes.
nice hustle. Pitcher still.
Yeah, Glenn's
one
mom was
good
getting
pitch
pissed
away
and his
from getting
sister
double.
were there all
You know,
over him.
Dero, one of the things
The
you want to
first
do is
inning.
make quality pitches
That's
as a
great.
pitcher. And
They
there's
probably
not
thought
much
he
you
was,
can do
like,
right there. You make a
messed
pretty
up.
good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, dude, I'm
Grounded
gonna walk
down
in
the
there
third
like I
base
own.
line.
And he felt like he was the
Wendell
tiniest
gets
person
his
in the
lead at
world.
first, nobody out. And a good take there. Close
Felt
one. It's
very
2-2.
small.
I'm gonna have to play another 2K game today because I need 3 rebounds for that
Popped him
3,000.
up.
Yeah, I need like
Goldschmidt
3
is under it.
assists.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the
We'll
inning.
play one later.
I remember. Yeah, I gotta remember it too.
I don't need to
For the
remember.
moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Mike Trout comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
How's he doing?
Even to Trout, 1-1.
Brutal. He's all right. He's got a couple of hits, but he's struck out a couple times.
Hits in 22 tries.
Plus of that.
And he takes
One guy that's
2
hurt
and 2-1.
McCutcheon, they hit a pinch hit homer from Logan Forsythe. It's like I told you they would.
But that gets the zone for a strike.
No, it was Trey Flowers. Yeah, Trey Flowers went deep. And dude, I brought in a guy and they go, this guy never gives up homers. First batter gone. They were talking about how they go, you know, this guy, I've never even heard of this. No, Johnny Venters actually. They go, Johnny Venters, he's known for keeping guys in the park. He doesn't give up many home runs at all. And then the next pitch, right as he was saying it, it was, yeah, that's hit high. I was just like, next fucking week.
Archer comes set. Here comes the 3-2. Count still full.
3-2
3-2.
to Trout.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
It skips
Oh, almost to strike him out, throw him out, double play. They stole second though. They got Encarnacion, he's 3 for 12 on the series.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Got to put the stream on of the ball game.
For the final out
Game
of the
4 of the
inning.
call for the sweep.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Here he is.
Comes into this one just 2
Giancarlo
for 12 in the
Stanton.
series to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, it's a laser foul.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent. I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter.
This guy's blowing 95 and dropping changes at 82 on him.
And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo.
It's tough in this
Putting
camera.
the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Came second, first.
Swung on in the dirt,
Yeah,
strike 3. And
After
the throw is
some of the
made to
courses we've
record
been
the
playing, I
second
think,
out of the inning.
decent shot.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is
Hit me with a pitch.
coming to the plate now. Matt Carpenter will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
That Carpenter comes into the game with 999 career hits. Great.
Down the
He's gonna get a milestone against me.
This will get foul for strike
That's
two.
my goal, is to not let him get that 1,000th hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I beat him.
Fastball
Struck
swung
him
on and
out.
missed for the first out.
97 outside.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around.
There's
This manager
McCutcheon.
does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Wellington
Here's the
Castillo.
catcher, Wellington
I got
Castillo. 2 hits and 8 tries for the
He's
series.
2 for 8 in the series.
Hold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
What a pitch.
3 down for San Diego.
Let's go,
Move to the
Moustakas.
third with no score.
Had
Third
3
baseman
hits in the
Mike
first inning.
Moustakas
and
now.
there's
He's the
nothing
number
since.
7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the
Ball's
guy on the mound.
crushed.
It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to
Wow.
get to this guy before he really settles in.
Batting eight, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's a .333 hitter. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes.
Wow, this
So
is
it's
king
2 up, 2
everybody
down to
right
begin
now.
the third. Digging in, Chris Archer.
Hey, Kong.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Away in the
Got
inning,
3 Ks
and
already
it looks
in
like this could be
2 and
another
2
1,
thirds.
2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's
There's
been
Archer
impressive
after
to watch.
that.
It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And there's ball 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Line to the
Chris
right
Archer
side.
with the first hit of the
And
ball
that's
game.
the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs.
Pitchers
and he
hooray.
extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner to center field. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it.
Mike Trout with a hell of a play.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Number 23.
And that's in there
tied
for a strike.
The web guy. Sand Duke Classic, I went tied for 124.
And here's one that
The
misses
East
to the
Coast
Friars.
Classic.
Now you're
First
gonna
rush is
dominate.
terrible.
Strike.
the last time.
You're gonna get into a little
Slider's
groove.
in there for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
I'm ready now.
Lead off
And
double
he's
for
gonna get to
Tattoo
second now with
Skin.
nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of down to the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in, Ronaldo Lopez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the
Ouch, that one hit him. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball one. Fastball well outside.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away.
Padres got the
two,
camo
2-1.
jerseys on.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Aces juice for Trout.
Third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
27.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
1-0 Padres, first
So
lead
it's
of the
first and third
series.
with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Too low, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 3-0. That's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2, full count. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. The sights in. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Rip rounds, long one.
Strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ball 1. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Stenton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Catcher, Wellington.
Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Career against Chris Archer.
Way outside. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4
So Blackman goes
from
from Mustakas.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top
We'll talk
of the
about Bruce Bochy's team.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in, Charlie Blackman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little
swing by Blackman, and it's
ball hit high and deep to right off the top of the wall. This guy has lasers in this.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Line toward the gap in left center. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home.
They test Trout's arm and center and Blackman scores. That's a tie ball game.
There's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if
I won game 2, 2-0 on a 2-run dinger in like the bottom of the 8th.
Here we go now.
By D.D. Gregorius.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. And this one's in the dirt. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Time called now as you see Padre pitching coach Darren Bosley head out of the dugout to have a quick word with his starter. And now the Giants pitcher, Chris Archer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Always perfect.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Always
Mustakas over at second. Cervelli is over at first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A squared upon and it's popped up. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Trout has a read on it.
Good shot.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Stepping up now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 23.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
How are your views going on these games?
Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks
last year I used to
right
like
here,
those videos pick up a lot
more last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Grounded up the first base line.
I think this year will be even better. That's why I get that started.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nice shot.
Early swing there as he
Dude,
pulls
there's
it
like
foul
an
to the right
extended
side.
net now all the way
Bases
down
are
the
empty here with
third
2 men
baseline
out.
at Petco Park. Goes all the way down to the corner of like the whole thing.
Another 2-2 offering.
Yeah.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now
Guys
it's
are
full.
stud.
You can certainly
Camo
tell
jerseys
bats
for
like
the
this one
MLB
frustrate
network.
the heck out of a pitcher. But you gotta find.
And
you
we'll
got
have
him.
to leave it there as this is strike
Strikes out
three,
the
and
third-
that
last
will
hitter
retire the side. Padres
every
down.
time.
4-game sweep would feel like the Padres are done for the
It was a
season.
fly out for
Yeah.
him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that
But
gets
the
the zone
D-backs
for
will
a
have a good
strike.
team.
Oh, they're like in second place, I think. Swinging everything.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now back.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is lifted out to left. McCutcheon is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Put me in.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch
Yeah,
hack in
come
here,
on,
and that's
man.
the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the
I
plate.
just don't like the way the guy in the box looks on that camera. That's fucking. He's like, you can't even see the top of his head.
Oh, it's like the catcher's view.
It's insane. Like, especially the way he
Now
crowds the
another
plate, like you
1-2.
said. My God.
Plays
Yeah,
off
it's
2 and 2
weird.
now.
They used to have on these games where you could move your guy with like L1, R1, his foot back closer. That's trying.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You could tell he
I'm
was
pretty
guessing
sure you
right
could,
there.
like,
and he
choose your
certainly
guy's
wasn't
stance,
guessing
too,
changeup.
right?
That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
He
And
sucks, dude.
Encarnacion will take this to the bag,
Holy
and
shit.
the inning is over. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, so what they do, like on the first pitch of the at bat, is they won't give you like the spot where they want you to throw it. So it makes you remember where his hot and cold zones are, because sometimes on the strike 3 pitch they'll give you that weird camera and you can't see how right now it's like in this weird camera mode.
Damn, that thing's moving, that pitch thing.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues.
There's
Just a
Archer's
total
deal.
of 2 runs on the board.
It's hitting
So both of
143
these
on the
starters
series.
should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
In there, 1 and 2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Struck him out
rings
looking.
up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Edwin.
So
Encarnacion.
here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military.
Oh, I just gave up a dinger to Encarnacion to opposite field.
Onto the
Oh my god.
and gone.
just a matter of
oh, look at
time
that
until it's
camera.
gonna crank one out
That's
here.
elite.
Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The third baseman, number 14.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Carpenter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes with some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Base hit. Broken bat blooper. With the shift on.
The first baseman.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the
They're
mound.
bringing in a reliever, Tommy Hunter.
He's seen enough of his starter this
Killed
afternoon.
me earlier in the
So
series.
they'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. From the stretch. Line toward
Oh,
right
and
center.
Paul Goldschmidt
And
lines
Goldschmidt's
one
aboard. It's a
right
base
center
hit.
base hit.
And
They
that
got two
runner
guys
will go
on
no
to
further
start the
than second
inning.
as there are 2 aboard now.
Could be hope for Chris
I
Archer.
mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field, Doc, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Paul Banning takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Base is juiced, he missed it.
Tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game,
So really with a blue,
leg
look at
kicks,
that.
toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle. That high heater usually gets by.
Dude, that presentation for that is the replay.
Brian McCann's gonna pinch hit right now.
It's one of the Major League Baseball.
Brian McCann come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Brian McCann pinch hitting. Big spot.
You can't even see.
He went 3 for 4 last game in his first start of the year.
This is
And he belts one to right.
The catch is made.
And the runner's
Here
gonna
comes the tying
tag.
run from third.
And that's a
they
tie
come back
ball
to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Look at that stance, straight up like a...
Yeah, just a post ready to just tee off on one.
Things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially
Dude,
when you're
that
trying
ball
to
is
do something
right to
productive.
him every time.
Is going to have room
It's
out
like he
there as he
can't
puts
get
this
hits
away to
anymore.
retire the side. Giants will
Those
have to
little
be
bloops,
content
that's
with
those
just
only
the
hits you
one.
get. Every
It
hard
is
ball you hit
stretch
is
time
right
here
at
at
somebody.
Petco Park, and we are tied.
Looks like old Jeff Samar just coming in the ball game.
He's in the pen now?
Yeah, he's my long reliever.
Digging in now for San Diego, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Andrew.
Where's Cueto at?
Okay.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
I have to throw a pitch with Brian McCann or something, you know?
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy
Why
made
can't
up his
I put
mind
him
on
in
the
the game?
on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He's got to get one batter out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on right now, dude? I'm going to give up a jack.
1-1 to Andrew
He's throwing
McCutchen.
86 up there, just checking. That's why I got him. He's got a strong arm.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, this is bullshit, dude. I'm going to give up a jack right now to this guy. It pisses me off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
What a valuable guy off the bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide.
Came in and twirl a little jam.
2-2 ball game.
3-2 full count now. Wellington Castillo waits on deck.
Usually the score is like 13-1 when this
A
happens.
swing and a drive sent
wow.
out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Second home run early in the year.
I don't know why I
And the
couldn't
Padres
take him
move
out.
in
I
front
accidentally
down
exited out of
3-2.
there.
Oh, and that was really
That's
close to a
fucking
long
unbelievable.
out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Jeff Samardzija will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brian McCann will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Only that happens to me, something like that. And that's how I lose.
That's sick. I'll make you very upset.
Yeah.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
The next 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on.
San Francisco Giants in all caps.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Tyler Flowers. Pinch hitting.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I was going to draft him too. I was watching him on the board for so long and I didn't get him. And he comes back and hits a dinger off me.
In front of the breaking ball there for
I swear to God, bro. He was going to be my backup catcher.
Before you pitched him too. Like this guy's going to do something.
And I ended up getting Brian McCann instead. He came through and gave up and Brian McCann gives up the game-losing homer. Brian McCann.
San Jose.
Brian McCann, unbelievable. It all comes back around.
Who's your best notable player in the minor?
Here on the season.
I'll tell you after the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there to put it away for route number 1. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. Wendell fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Bullet back up the middle. Trout.
Oh my God, dude. I just got a trophy Velociraptor. I don't even know what it was.
And gotta hit it. It's gotta come off your bat at 115 miles per hour.
To get the inning underway.
Yeah. How's that not gone?
High strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The Giants.
Because it's one of those games.
Sweep in this game, as we mentioned
Brian
earlier,
McCann comes in and for 1 at bat.
Yeah.
From behind to do it.
Are you kidding me?
This one's still well in striking
Oh, I guess
distance.
I'll never do that again when it asks me to put a picture in.
Well, what happened?
They asked me, do you want to put a picture in? And I said yes, and then I backed out of it on accident when I was looking at my pictures.
Oh, gotcha.
And then it wouldn't let me
I've
do
done that
anything.
before, for sure.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Beat around in your own.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and
Justin
that's out
Mars is
number
dealing
1.
right now. He might be a number 5 guy. Depending on what Jake Arrieta looks like.
Martinez is past meetings with Samardzija. He's a .333 hitter.
He's definitely a good guy to throw in. One of these guys gets hurt, which I'm sure one of them will, with how many pitches I throw.
Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
All right, the bottom of the order seems to be the ones that are making things happen.
Strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Trout's 5 for 14 career against Samardzija, 357 with 2 doubles.
I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. And it misses 2 and 2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Line hard toward
Bullet
right
to
center. And
Base
Trout
hit.
has himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about
Edwin Encarnacion comes back to bite me. That's a guy that I've had before.
That I never really ever turned around to even know where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Still looks exactly the same as he did 5 years ago on PS2.
You almost always want to draft.
Struck him out.
Yeah, just to play first base and hit gamers.
Punch out of the game.
That about fifth.
San Diego. Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off
There we
here
go.
at the top of the ninth.
Closers in. It's Charlie Blackman, who hits a shot up the middle. And he beats it out.
So good hustle there is now the possible tying run
Tying
as
runs
we're gonna lead things
on
off
board.
here.
Look at this cave, man. That trajectory on the ball, the tracker is good.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming, here it is. Smokes this one into deep center field. Back goes Trout on the running
Oh
track.
my God.
He makes the catch.
That tracks down everything out there.
The third baseman, number 13, Mike Moustakis.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for
Should have
ball
thrown
1.
98.
Blackman stands at first with 1 out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakis.
Same
It's
spot with
becoming
the
more and more
force.
common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ground ball, double play ball, game over.
Barehand for 1.
Unreal.
To first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2, the final finish.
Sweet.
The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
All
and
because
they
of home run by
gave the
Brian
lead
McCann.
Cole Fanning claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sir Anthony Dominguez hammers down.
Play that whole game for that. Unbelievable. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Cold coffee.
Mm-hmm.